Welcome to Our Forever Holiday. I'm Lisa and this is Mike.
This is the next in the series of videos reviewing our Season 2 of Full-Time RVing.
We visited Colonial, Virginia, Williamsburg, Jamestown, and Yorktown.
Then we headed west to visit Thomas Jefferson's Monticello home, a natural bridge, and a cavern. And finally, we headed to Maryland and West Virginia.
Now let's dive into the details.
Williamsburg was founded as the capital of the British colony of Virginia and moved from Jamestown in 1699. The state capital was again moved in 1780, this time up the James River to Richmond, where it remains today. Colonial Williamsburg showcases life in the 17th and 18th centuries in Virginia. It is a privately owned and operated area.
So it is about that time, so I would recommend you all cover your ears. Good.
This is the Colonial Williamsburg Courthouse. It was built in 1770 and represented the power of the British Crown in the colony. The Supreme Court of Virginia also met here.
This is the Governor's Palace, the official residence of the British King's appointed royal governors prior to the Declaration of Independence. Later, it was the home of two successive Virginia Commonwealth governors, Patrick Henry and Thomas Jefferson. The palace had 61 rooms and beautifully appointed gardens and grounds. The palace gardens had 3 sections: a formal garden with symmetrical pathways and neatly trimmed hedges creating a sense of order and beauty, a maze garden, and an orchard. Here we are trying on some colonial garb. Don't we fit right in?
The following are craftspeople, starting with the blacksmith.
The cooper is crafting his barrels. The silversmith is explaining how he makes candlesticks.
This is the furniture maker. Here the daily news is printed.
This gentleman's job is binding books. These ladies are fine dressmakers.
Where we have this hairline, and then we take the mesh base, stretch it out, stitch it down, and that is a custom made cap, which is going to fit them perfectly. There's no adhesives utilized to keep these on your head. That's friction fit, so to speak, and for 200 years, that's the standard.
The gunsmith explained to us that the term buck originated from the value of a deerskin. Welcome to Jamestown. Jamestown was the first permanent English-speaking settlement in the New World, founded in 1607 as the first capital of the Virginia colony.
You can climb aboard these replica ships in Jamestown settlement.
This is the original Jamestown settlement all across this area that I'm in. Wherever you see the little fences and bricks sticking up, that's all part of the Jamestown settlement. Here's the James River, which is at the edge of the Jamestown settlement, and there's 2 ferry boats crossing the river at the same time, one going one way and one going another. We're at Glass House, which is part of Jamestown. It's the original place where they did blown glass here in the colony.
Another puff of air. In just a minute, he's going to step up on those steps and he's going to blow straight down into a wooden mold to get the square shape at the bottom.
How hard did they have to blow on it to get it to expand?
It's kind of like blowing a balloon.
Moving on to Yorktown, first established as a shipping port for export of tobacco to Europe. It is the site of the final battle of the Revolutionary War, where colonial soldiers defeated the British and forced their surrender.
Mike, ready? Take aim. Fire! Got a misfire.
The Yorktown encampment depicts soldiers and family life during the Revolutionary War, including actors in period costumes. The General's Quarters. The Soldiers' Tent Encampment. Doctor's Medical Tent. This is the tent where the soldiers could get a drink. Families were expected to participate in farm work and chores, and also cooking for the community.
The Yorktown Victory Monument was erected in Colonial National Historical Park in Yorktown, Virginia, commemorating the 1781 victory at Yorktown and the alliance with France that brought about the end of the American Revolution. After our Williamsburg area adventures, we headed west. The Blue Ridge Tunnel Trail is on the former Blue Ridge Railroad rail line near the south end of Skyline Drive and Shenandoah National Park. It is 4.5 miles round trip, including a 1-mile tunnel. We have a full video on this if you want more.
Grand Caverns in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia is a national landmark and the oldest continually operating show cave in the United States.
This is the Singing Bell Tower in Luray, Virginia. It has 47 bells and the largest bell weighs 7,000 pounds.
This is Luray Caverns, Virginia. It's one of the most beautiful caverns we've seen. It also comes with a ticket price of 3 other museums, which you'll see.
This is so cool right here. This is still part of Dream Lake. Look at the stalagmites from the top reflecting down below into the water. That is so cool. And I like this, the way this is. This is a big area with water in it. Again, it's called Dream Lake.
This is cave drapery. And this is flowstone. Look how the layers come down at different levels. This feature inside of the cave is called fried eggs. The Car and Carriage Museum has many different vintage automobiles and a large variety of carriages.
We are at the Shenandoah Heritage Village Luray Valley Museum. It's a living history museum.
Toy Town Junction has vintage and antique toys. Your Luray Cavern ticket includes the Shenandoah Heritage Village Museum, the Toy Town Junction Museum, and the Car and Carriage Museum.
We visited Virginia's Natural Bridge State Park. After descending some stairs, it is a flat hike to and through the Natural Bridge. Thomas Jefferson once owned the area including the Natural Bridge. It is now designated as a National Historic Landmark.
Lace Falls is at the end of the trail.
We are visiting Monticello, which is the home of Thomas Jefferson, and this is in Virginia. That's a beautiful home he created. He was an architect, self-taught, and the grounds are gigantic. There is a lot of stuff to see here. This is just a taste of it. This is a vegetable garden area on Monticello. You can see we're way up on a mountaintop here. And over here is some more of the vegetable garden from the other side. It's a beautiful, beautiful property. This is a gravesite of Thomas Jefferson, and this cemetery is for all of his family members. And you can see what it says on there. Thomas Jefferson, author of Declaration of Independence, American Independence of Statue of Virginia for Religious Freedom, and father of the University of Virginia. Born April 2nd, 1748, and died July 4th, 1826.
50 years to the day after the Declaration of Independence.
We visited Woodrow Wilson's Presidential Library in Staunton, Virginia. Wilson was our 28th president from 1913 to 1921. During this period, the U.S. experienced a flu pandemic, fought in World War I, and started alcohol prohibition.
We are on a train ride on the Potomac Eagle.
Alongside the Potomac River in West Virginia.
Yeah, and we are hoping to see some eagles on this 3-hour tour.
Hence the Potomac Eagle. Which
Yeah.
one of us is Gilligan?
We'll keep you posted. We're riding right along the Potomac River on the Potomac Eagle diesel engine. Hoping to see some eagles soon when we get up closer to their nests. Hopefully we should be able to get some photos and see them more up close and personal. Oh look, there's a bald eagle. This is considered the trough. We're going over where two mountains, one on each side and the river in the middle. This is what we've been riding along the whole time on the train. I'm excited. Here's another bald eagle.
Lisa found a pet eagle in the gift shop.
This is Rocky Gap State Park in Maryland. Look how beautiful this is. It's right at golden hour here now. It's so beautiful. There's this beautiful lake and mountains around here. A little bit of fog over here.
We visited the National Shrine Grotto of Our Lady of Lourdes at Mount St. Mary University in Emmitsburg, Maryland. The grotto is a very peaceful place to meditate and pray. This is a replica of the apparition of Our Lady to Bernadette in 1858 at Lourdes, France. It is the oldest such replica in the Western Hemisphere. It includes an original brick from the shrine in France. Many healings have taken place here, as well as in France. We also toured the National Shrine of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton in Emmitsburg, Maryland. She was born in New York City in 1774. Her husband died of tuberculosis in 1803 in Italy, leaving her with 5 young children. She founded the Sisters of Charity of St. Joseph and began St. Joseph's School
in 1809, planting the seeds of Catholic education in the United States. She is the first American-born saint canonized in 1975.
Thanks for watching. Come back to see the next video in the series.
Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the little bell for the upcoming notification on our next episode of this series.
Your questions and comments are always welcome.